Yeah, hey, what's up, guys? We got something I thought we don't get at all this month because I thought our Torment is our fusion, but hey, we got a new fusion and we will check out if he's actually good or not. I haven't taken a look, it's kind of like a first reaction. Okay, I kind of know the kid, but I haven't thought too much about it because, yeah, I want to share that experience with you guys. So, this dude, Blizzard the Hauler. He will be like, we will get a fusion plan and stuff, and I really hope that it's not gonna be 100% events to like complete, or you cannot complete the whole fusion and you're out and stuff, because it's getting really like boring and exhausting, and I don't want to do that all the time. For sometimes fusion champions, they are not really worth it, so we will check out if this guy is actually worth it. And yeah, on his A1, he attacks 3 times at random and has in total a 50% chance to land a freeze. It's nice, to be honest. The first thing in mind is obviously Fire Knight. That's where you want a couple hits and of course freeze. But the rest of the kit is important. So let's check out the other kills. He will remove like stun, sleep, fear, true fear, freeze, provoke, what? I can't say that word. Yeah, the stone thing. You know what I mean. Petrification. So he will basically clear out all the control on your team, and then he will place increased defense and an ally protection on your whole team. Of course, not on himself, the ally protection, because he will protect the rest of the team. And it will be on a 3-turn cooldown. To be honest, it still kind of fits for Fire Knight if we think about it. If we make him a little bit faster than the boss and you put out increased defense plus ally protection, you are basically safe. And on the end, if you like broke the shield, you can control him by the A1 and yeah, get a good thing about it. But to be honest, for Fire Knight, I can already do that with my Valkyrie or my Skull Crusher, or make them survive the first hit. I actually don't need him. So, maybe like in Hydra or something. Increased defense and ally protection in Hydra is nice. Sleep, true fear and stuff, okay. You won't get too many provoke, okay, that's nice. Like in Hydra, it's kind of a use case. He does something, he makes your team more stable, and he will here and there cleanse your provokes, probably on your Hydra. And or in general, the increased defense and ally protection is like good in clan boss. Even if you go in Doom Tower and you don't have like the seer setup or something, to have something like it is really nice. Like it is not to underestimate. But let's check out the other skill. And the other skill is like the A3. I don't know what to think about it, because it's kind of, yeah, let's talk about it first. So he has a 100% chance, he attacks all enemies to get a freeze out there. And it's gonna be on a 4-turn cooldown. It's kind of already making it a little bit bad, because it's a 4-turn cooldown. And I think he's kind of meant for Doom Tower, maybe. He can save you up, get some control out there, get more control by the freezes. It's looking more like it. For Fire Knight, that can be used, of course. His whole kit makes kind of sense. He puts freezes, more chances of a freeze, and saves you up. So I already do have something for Fire Knight, and actually if I would use him in that comp and I would think about something, it would downgrade my personal team. But I can see something in Fire Knight, like I saw the Rabbit, Razelvark, from the beginning. I was like, hey, he's probably alright in Fire Knight, so I went for him, and it turned out he's really good. But at this point, I cannot see his he's not better than Creodan in Fire Knight, because Creodan has like increased speed, turn meter increase, and stuff like that can actually make your team really nice. But maybe if you put like 2 ally attackers and then him, that's maybe nice, so you can just take the first hit of the Fire Knight with the ally protection and increase defense, and then on the second turn just go ally attack, and the turn meter is already down, so it's way easier to set it up, and he can actually decrease the turn meter too. The setup is, I can see uses for him. In Hydra, of course, the H3 is like bullshit, it does nothing, and yeah. And let's talk about the passive. The passive are mostly like the best thing about champions, but I don't know about him. Whenever an enemy tries to place a freeze on you, it basically transfers it back. And for the normal game, I don't know where it's gonna be good. It's not gonna work on bosses. If they freeze you like a frost spider or something, you throw it back or something. It's meant for wave content, I think, because there's most chances to get somewhere a freeze along the way. And yeah, I don't know. And the second part, whenever this champion is killed, revives them with 50% HP and 30% turn meter, and places a revive on death on them for 1 turn. That has a cooldown of a 3 turn. And I don't know yet, like, is he gonna stand up immediately, then get a revive on that, get killed again, standing up again? Because that's kind of cool if you think about it. Because what's gonna happen when you get killed? They kill you, you stand up, you have certain amount of HP, but most of the time, then your enemy goes one more time again, kills you again, and you're out. You have most of the time nothing out of a revive, if it's not a super broken revive, like, which gives you a ton of buffs and makes you safe. But he will stand up, then probably a next DPS ghost or something will target him again, and then he will get up again, and it's kind of, you have a little bit more room to get something working, getting him back into the fight. But maybe it's not even like I think right now, and he's not gonna gain the revive on that, but it must be like that. So in general, he's one of those champions I can see some places in the game where he could be okay, like Hydra, Fire Knight. He can be used somehow. I think we can set something up that it's not the craziest in the world, but he just doesn't give anything else than just protection and freezes. And I don't know if that's the best way to do it for Fire Knight, but for something like in Doom Tower on wave content, if you just have a normal team and you just fight for the death all the time, then he is Smite a good thing, because he has control, more control, plus he's saving you up from plenty of damage. Like ally protection and increased defense are really, really nice in Clan Boss, for example. If you have them together, that's like the best combo you can bring. Of course, he needs to be saved a little bit more from other champions or something, because he will take the damage, but it is not as high as you might think. And he won't like die in 2 hits from the enemies and so. So on the end, I probably, to be honest, I think I go for him, because I can see some use cases in the game. But for the majority of the players, I think you probably got something better to do the job at the moment, and I really can't like recommend him like, hey, go for it. It's not like an Emic or a Gnat or something. Even on Razelvark, I was like, hey, go for him, because he has something you don't see right now, but he has something. On this champion right here, I don't think he's like this. He's like a B tier for me. Maybe I will check out the other content creators, I will see what they say. Maybe I'm totally wrong, I had the wrong idea, I didn't see a space in a game where he's actually really nice. Maybe he is an amazing arena champion. I don't think so, but Maybe he is. I'm not the most experienced player in the game about Arena, so prove me wrong, and I think that's all about him. I don't have too many ideas about him, where to use him, and if you have some, of course, let me know in the comments. Yeah, but don't talk him down, you know? Every time people are like, yeah, he's not so good, you shouldn't go for him, and I'm going for him and I feel bad. Nah, I'm just kidding, and yeah, that will be the end of the video. I hope I see you in the next one, and yeah, have a nice day.